Hey, good morning, everybody. Just thought I'd mention this. First of all, I posted part one of modeling that Subnautica picture frame. I posted that this morning, and I'm going to do part two, hopefully tonight, where I'll unwrap it, and I'm probably just going to use cube projection and maybe a little bit other stuff. I'm not sure, and texture that pretty quickly in Substance Painter. But I've been asked a number of times if I would do some more basic sort of tutorials on Substance Painter, just in general how to use it. And I do have a Substance Painter playlist, and I've done a number of tips, but I think maybe after this, after the Subnautica picture frame, I'm going to spend some time on and just go through some really basic Substance Painter stuff. Maybe talk about the interface, keeping in mind that I do not have the most recent version of Substance Painter, but still, hopefully it will apply. Just basic things like bringing your Blender model, assuming you're using Blender, into Substance Painter. The settings maybe that you would use to bring it in. Baking settings. I don't do low poly to high poly type stuff generally, but just maybe basic stuff on baking it. And keep saying basic basic layer stuff. All right, like some a little bit of black masking, a little bit of white masking, a little bit of filters. I mean, I don't use every single filter, so it's not going to be like going through all of the filters. There are videos that do that. Maybe we'll take a simple model like a flashlight or a lantern or something that's easy to be unwrapped, and bring it in and just show you some basic stuff. Again, it's kind of a repeat in some ways of all the stuff that I do in Substance Painter, because none of it is really very advanced, and there are different techniques, for if you were doing a concrete wall versus a metal or plastic flashlight. You're going to use different procedural textures or noises, in the grayscale of a fill layer or a mask, to get those effects. But if you're looking for more of just a basic intro of how to get your stuff into Substance Painter and the settings, maybe I could do that for you. And then if you have some questions, you could ask. I'm not a Substance Painter pro. I'm not a pro in anything. I just do what I do. And if you think that you like the results that I'm getting on things like lanterns or lamps or air conditioners or walls or whatever, then maybe I can help. And that would be about the extent. The other thing that I would suggest to you, if you are trying to learn Substance Painter, is find a little modeling and texturing series that I have done. And if you're not sure what, ask me and I can try to suggest something. Maybe it's the air conditioner, like one of those the long rectangular air conditioning. That's something that's pretty straightforward that you can model yourself in Blender. Follow me. Even if you don't fully know what you're doing, that doesn't exactly matter. Follow the steps, and with practice you will get used to learning those steps. Like, I don't always know, I don't know how to say this, but the ins and outs or the mathematical reasons why I'm adding this modifier or that, whatever. I don't know if that makes sense, but you just kind of know from practice that this works and this doesn't work, and you have a basic understanding. But I don't get into the XYZ mathematical algorithms of how this smooths out the normals or whatever. I just know what I need when I need it. So follow a video tutorial that I have, model the thing, follow me when I make an FBX, bring and watch as I bring it into Substance Painter, and I say, okay, I'm going to do this at 2K with OpenGL. Just do the same things. And basically, do that every time you ever bring a model into Substance Painter. You will never need to change that, not really. And then if I start layering on some effects in Substance Painter after baking the maps, just do exactly what I do. And you will come up with a product that looks very similar, if not the same. And then go on and model another air conditioner, slightly different style, or a lamp, and do the same things. And then experiment. Okay, try a different filter. See See if it gets a neat effect for you. You know, move the sliders around and go, this has no effect at all. Like trying to add that glow or drop shadow doesn't work on a lot of different things. But regardless of that, which is what I think you should do and what I've done and what everybody I think does, I will do some basic videos as well. Okay, but definitely check out the playlist for the tips. And I think I have some intro to Substance Painter videos already there. All right, so I was long-winded to just make a quite a simple point. The Blender Challenge, Law and Order, is continuing until Saturday. I believe it's Wednesday today. And like I've been saying all along, the whips and the renders which are coming in are looking fantastic. I'm really thrilled that people have decided to join the challenge. It's all for fun, all for experience. And, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing the final results, hopefully Saturday, July the 12th, or on Sunday or whatever. And then I'll put together a render review video and I can show you all what people have done. All right, so take care of yourselves, guys, and keep on coming back to the channel, because I do have more stuff planned, and I love hearing from you and taking your requests and your ideas on what you'd like to see, keeping in mind my humble experiences and abilities. And you know, you give me ideas. There's more Far Cry stuff coming. We got some weapon stuff coming. We got more rooms, of course. I love the apocalyptic stuff. I want to do more of that. You know, all that stuff is still going. So as long as we have the energy and the health to do it. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great day and keep in touch.